Hi everyone, this is Richa, and I think at this point we are all ready to start. And can I get a thumbs up from all of you if you're ready to start? Yeah, a thumbs up from everyone? Okay, I guess everyone seems to be ready at this point. So Komal, I think I'm going to hand it over to you now so you can take it from here.
Yeah,
Everyone knows each other, so welcome. We can start now. Thank you.
thank you, Richa. And thank you everyone for joining for the second session of our craft and creativity camp. So yesterday it was all about coloring, drawing, shading, and some pencil work. Today it's a combination of art as well as craft. So you will be learning both cutting as well as coloring. Then you will be sticking and drawing as we did yesterday, as well as shading. This shading will be something similar to what we did yesterday, but simpler flowers. So let's start with it. I will just show you what we are going to make. These are two varieties that I had created. So this is a summer pop-up card that I've made. I've just written happy summer. I've used some kind of a fan. I've made a fan, something origami, that is part of origami. Then a few flowers, which are made of thin paper, like printing paper. There's a butterfly, though it is an artificial one. I didn't make it. I've made a butterfly in the other card. I'll show you. But this is also a good option that you can buy and you can just stick it. And inside is a butterfly. So when you open it, it seems as if the butterflies are flying. So there are three butterflies in it. Since I am teaching the basic, I'll just show you one of the butterfly. So only one butterfly will pop up from the card. So this was one card that I had created. I'm just showing the variety so that you can do as you want once you follow what I'm going to do. So this is the butterfly that I colored, I drew, and I did cut it. Then there is this fan, what I told you. Then the flowers. And then here I used a heart just to pop up, a simpler one. So the material you might also be knowing, you might be having it. So I just want to repeat it. You'll need one colored paper, preferably a colored paper that is A4 size, that is printing size, a little harder than the printing paper or chart paper. And for the inner part, there will be white sheet, same size as the colored paper. Then about two A4 size sheets. You may use the printing paper that is quite thin so that you can fold it nicely. And if you have some spare printing papers, just keep them with you so that you can use them if you need it. So you will also need pencil and eraser, some markers, and most importantly, colored paper and white paper, as well as scissor. That is the most important thing because we'll use it first, and also glue so that we can stick the card. So I hope you all are ready with your supplies. I'll start with the session. So first of all, take your colored paper first, whichever color you feel like. Even if you don't have a colored paper, you can still use a white sheet too. So you can use two sheets. You can color on it later. So first of all, take these two sheets, white as well as the colored one. I would prefer that first take the white sheet that will be inside the card, like I have shown here. You can see it again. The white will be inside and it will be cut as well, and it will be stuck to the colored sheet. I hope you are ready with the white sheet. In case you are not, you can let me know. I can wait for a minute.
Is it printer paper?
You can even use a printing paper. It will be a little thin for you to stick, but if you don't have it, you can still use it. And later you can make a better one with a
I
card
have a
paper.
different type of paper too. I have a printer paper and then
Okay, you can use, if you have a card paper, that would be really good.
How many white pieces of paper do we need?
Right now you need one white
I've
card paper and one colored paper. Later, I have asked you to have at least 2 A4 sheets printing paper, which is quite thin to fold and to cut. So I think if you have more A4 sheets or printing paper, you can keep them aside. If you do something wrong, you can just take another one. So that's why I've asked you to have spare ones. So I think I should start with it.
I have construction paper.
Okay, you can use that, but it might be quite thin. But if you don't have it, you can use it now. Later, you can make a better one with the card paper when you have it.
I don't have card paper.
So you can use whatever you want. I'm sure you'll make something beautiful.
Okay.
So I will start with the white paper. Just as we fold a card from the middle, fold it. If you want me to zoom in, if something is not clear, please let me know as we did yesterday. So try to fold it from the center so that the corners, they meet. A little bit here and there is okay. I think mine is also a little bit tilted, but it would be fine. So just fold it nicely. As we see a card, it will be looking like that only. Same way, take your colored paper and again fold it the same way. And these two papers should be of equal size so that you can stick them and they don't come one over the other or it doesn't look bad. So they should be equal in size. So meet the corners and press it. I'm sure you all know how to fold, but still I'll show. So keep the color paper near or aside. Take your white paper that you have folded. Take a scissor. Please be careful with the scissor. Now find a center of your, something nearby the center, like here. First, please see and then you can repeat, you can follow. Just cut it. Yes?
Can I use construction paper?
Yeah, sure. If you don't have a card paper, you can use a colored construction paper.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Can you repeat the last step?
These two cards, these two papers have to be folded from the center. So you just have to fold the white paper from the center like a card. Try to be in the center only, even if it is a little bit here and there, it's okay. Then take the colored paper and then fold it from the middle, the same way as we did for the white one.
Yes,
So
Reva, unmute yourself. Ask Reva. Yeah, go ahead.
Do we have to cut a little space in the middle of the here?
I'll just show you the card that I have already made. There will be just one cut in the middle, this. I'll show you how to do it first, then you please follow it. Don't do it along. Please see it first. I can repeat the step again.
Wait, excuse me, can you, do we have to use two papers?
Right now for cutting, you just need one white paper. This paper that you have folded. So you just need this one.
Okay.
For cutting. So I am cutting it from here. If you want, if it is not clear, please let me know now. Just cut it a little bit less than the middle of the card, like till here. Still this much card is left. Cut it from the fold that we have done. It can be a little bit up, it can be a little bit low, because it will look good when you'll add a butterfly or any pop-up thing inside it. And keep this much of space, like I'll show you how much. I have kept this much space, and I'll cut it to the same length as I did for the first cut. So this is how it is cut. You have to cut both the parts of the card from the fold, from the center, and equal length. So I'll wait for 2 minutes for you all to finish it. In case you want me to repeat the step and tell you the step again, I can do it.
Could you repeat it?
Yeah. Once you fold the card, just try to find a center, a nearby center of the card where it is folded, because it is folded from here. Just fold and then cut from this part and cut from this part equal length, and it should be from the fold, cutting both the parts of the card. It's a very simple step, but please be careful with the scissors.
Excuse me, are you supposed to cut it from the side that's like flappy, or the side that's creased?
The side that has been creased, the one with the fold, this one, which cannot open. The other one can open. Cut it from the fold.
Do you have to cut it exactly in the center?
No, you don't need to be in the center, but nearby the center, because since we are just putting one thing, what we'll draw or what we'll make inside it. So let's cut it nearby the center, because a little bit up, it will leave the whole part blank. But you don't need to be perfect in finding the center. Mine is also not exactly in the center. So I'll wait for a minute if you want me to wait, but if you are done, please give a thumbs up. So anybody wants me to wait, please let me know, otherwise I'll start.
Excuse me, I came a little late, so what am I supposed to do?
What have you done till now?
If you're little late, you got to pick up, right, Komal?
Yeah, he has to, but I just want to know, like, till what part it is done, so that I can just repeat it.
Like, am I supposed to bend it like this?
Actually, I am not able to see you here. Just a minute. Did you fold the card?
Yeah.
And did you start cutting it from both the sides? The white part?
No, I can cut it right now.
Yeah, you have to cut it from here. Cut from the center. Just find a nearby center from the folded part of the card. Cut it this much, a little bit less than half of the card which is folded. Cut it from both the sides of the card from the folded part which is not open.
Yeah, like this, right?
Yeah. So are you done with it? Should I continue?
Yeah.
Okay.
Excuse me?
Please.
I came in late too, so I don't know. I just came.
I'll just repeat the step. You can follow up because you will have a video at the end of the session.
I have to get my scissors.
Okay, you can get it. Whenever you get back, I'll just repeat the step But right now I'm just moving forward, but definitely you'll have time to complete the work. You'll have a full video later. So you can just do it. It's not that easy. I'm sorry, it's not that difficult. So let's open the card which you have cut, the white part, the white card paper, and from the back or from the outside with your finger, just press it, just push it and take it in with your right hand or your left hand, whichever you are using. Take it in, and the part where it is already folded, let it fold the other way, like this. It was already folded from the center. You just have to fold it the other way, inside, like this. Now just pull it a little. Don't pull it hard. It might tear off. So just pull it and press the card. Press the card so that till the point you have cut it, it will get folded, like this. I'll repeat it again. It's a little tricky, but once you know it, it will be simple for you. So when I open it, this part is going out. Instead of going out, it's going in. Like this.
Excuse me, can you repeat that?
Yeah. So your card was like this till now, till the time you cut it. Just open it. Press it with your finger. Like this. This part was already folded here. So you know the center. Now try to close the card. When you close it, this part till this part where you have cut it, it will get folded. Press it and it will get folded. That's why I asked you to cut both these parts equally so that it's a straight fold. So when you open it, this will go inside like this. I hope it is clear.
Mine's broken.
How come it broke? Like, you can take another card. It's not that
Excuse me,
difficult.
I don't understand because when I did it once, like the thing just came out. I don't understand.
Okay. So what you have to do is you just have to fold the card
Okay.
as it was. Did you cut it?
I didn't cut it, but I don't understand how to cut it because I just cut it out and then the whole thing came out.
The whole thing came out. You don't have to cut it from this part.
Oh, okay.
You have to let it be attached. You just have to cut it one side and the other side and let it stick in only. Don't cut that part. That's why it came out. You'll have to have a new sheet now.
Guys, all of you make sure you have the speaker view on so that Miss Komal's camera,
Like
the
this?
cam is in the middle, it's a big screen, so you know exactly what she's doing. So it must be speaker view. Just her camera, right? In the middle. All of you have that? Show me a thumbs up. Let me see. All of you are seeing it in big middle screen, correct?
I don't have speaker view, but I just pinned it.
Oh, you pinned it. You're even
Yeah, so I could only see her now.
best. That's the only way to do a craft because, you know, then you'll not be cutting what you're not supposed to cut. Okay, great, guys.
Devjani, is it clear? Like, is the screen very much clear? Because I just wanted to know if kids are not clear or...
It's clear today. It's better than yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, do you want me to wait or you are done with it? Please give a thumbs up.
Could you repeat it? Like
Yeah.
the fold one more time.
The folding part?
Just the part that you just did.
Okay, the folding part. You are done with this part. So you just have to open the card. You have to press it from the middle with the finger. It will go inside and it is already folded. So it's easy to fold it from inside like this and fold the card fully from the same center and just press it from the part where it is cut. So it makes a straight line, and when you open it, it should pop out from the card. Instead of going like this, it should just go inside and leave a gap here. I hope it is clear.
Yeah, thank you.
Welcome. So if anybody has any doubt, otherwise I'll just start with the next part. It's an easy one. So I will start with it. There is the colored paper you have. That colored paper should be outside, and the white paper should be part of the inside design. So it will go like this inside. Like this. We haven't stuck it yet.
By
Excuse
accident, I used the colorful paper. So can I restart?
No, no. You just need another colored paper or white paper if you want. So inside you'll have a colored paper. It's okay.
excuse me. I don't have any colored paper. Is it okay if I just use a white paper and put it on?
Yeah, you can use a white paper on both the sides, and later after we are done with this, you can add some design to it, some color design to it. So it will look good.
Okay.
So what we have to do is take these two card papers. Take the colored paper first. Remember, it will be outside if you have a colored paper. And let's take the glue. Now is the glue part. I hope you all have the glue. It can be a glue stick. It can be a normal glue. Just open the card. And put the glue on all the sides and little bit in the middle so that both the cards are stuck nicely. So I'll start putting the glue. You can use a brush to just spread it or even your finger, but it's your choice.
Wait, so where do you put the glue?
You put the glue or on the inner part of the colored card where you have to fold it like this. It should fold like this.
I
But don't.
didn't get to put the glue yet.
Okay, you can because I'm also doing the same.
Glue's not working here.
But there is no other option other than the glue.
Wait, let me just use it.
I'm putting it on all the sides of the card. You don't have to put the glue entirely, just on the sides and little bit on the center, just to make it secure. I'm putting it a little bit inside. But please don't put it somewhere here because here the cut part will come out. Otherwise it will also get stuck. So don't put it around the center part. I'm sure you're done with the glue part. It's quite easy.
I'm not done yet.
Okay, I'll wait for a minute.
Me too.
Yeah, sure. I can wait for a minute and then start with the sticking part. So I'll start with the sticking part. I have kept the colored part, the colored paper, like this with the glue on it. It will be folded like this, but it won't be folded alone. So first take the white sheet of paper which we have already cut, and here we have to be careful that keep it, I'll just show you from here, keep this, the white sheet paper center where it is folded, just on, exactly on the folded part of the pink or the colored paper. I'm using a pink paper. So, and keep it exactly on the sides of the pink paper, because it will get difficult to fold it later if it's not exactly on the pink or the colored paper. You can even move it because the glue is not yet secure, so you can move it here and there. Even if you get to do a mistake, when you'll fold it, it might come out good. A little bit here or there, it's okay. But try to be perfect in this part. So just press it all around. And remember not to put any glue under this part because it will also get stuck. So there won't be any pop-up card. So I've just stuck it.
I finished gluing. So what do we have to do next?
I'll show you.
Do we have to like put it in?
Yeah, I'll just show you. What I have done is, you've glued the colored paper or the outside paper. Just keep the inside paper, the white paper, exactly on the colored paper. Try to keep the center of this, the folded part of the white paper, on the colored paper. And the corners can be a little bit here and there, but the center should be here only. Both of their centers should be synchronized, should be at equal length or at equal, on each other. They should be overlapping. And keep this part come outside, not inside. Since you folded it like this, it will always come outside. So once you fold it, it will look like this. It's not stuck that much. We'll keep this aside.
Yours, it looks good. Yeah, that's how it should be. I think Tuisha was holding up her.
Okay, I couldn't see.
Yeah.
I saw Mahi's, it looks good.
Yeah, Anaya, we see yours. Yeah, yeah.
Anaya, yep.
I saw Anera's. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, Isha is done too.
And Ashra.
Yeah. Ria, good.
Yeah, Joanne got hers done too. Look at that, I see her.
Yeah, Priyansh, he's also done it. It looks good from inside. And Sanjana, it also looks good. You've stuck it really well. So I'll keep this aside for it to just get fixed so that they can connect with each other, both these cards, and they don't come apart later. I'll keep it aside. You can just put them like this as if we put a card. Now we have to use the A4 sheets, which I told you, the printing paper or a kind of thin paper which can be folded easily. Yeah, Mahi, I saw it. It's good. So I will just get one of my A4 sheets. You all must be knowing how to make a paper fan. So it won't be used as a fan, but yes, it will be used as a design on the paper. I'll show you again the card that I've already made. See, this is the fan I have used to stick on the colored paper.
Excuse me,
Yes.
do you use printer paper?
Yeah, I am using a printing paper, but you can use any other paper which is thin or a chart paper.
I'm going to
It
use
is,
printing paper.
can you repeat?
I'm going to use printing paper.
It's the best to use.
Yeah,
So take,
what you have to say? Trisha raised her hand. Yeah.
Is it okay if I use construction paper?
yes, sure. It's also thin, so it's easy to fold. It's good for you to fold. Otherwise, a hard paper is also good, but it's difficult to fold and stick. So I thought of using a printing paper. And it should be, I told about the A4 size, so that all the sizes are the same, so that when we, I'll just show.
I think Rishabh also had a question.
Yeah, please.
Rishabh? I think his camera got switched off now.
Okay, then I should continue.
I think you can. I think you can.
Okay, thank you. So take the printing paper, take it widthwise, like this, not, or you can just keep it lengthwise, the way you want, but we have to fold it from the top lengthwise. As the fan, we know how to make a fan. I'll still show you. Try to give this much of gap. I'll just show you. Keep it lengthwise because we have to match the size of this fan with the card. It is equal. So that's why we will fold it like a fan lengthwise from the top. And I'll show you how much gap is good. Like this much of fold is good, but you can keep it little thin or little thick as you wish. The more folds we have, the better the design of the card will be. But don't keep too much of folds because it might get difficult to handle. So just keep this much of gap or even more. And start folding alternately. One side on one part of the paper, one fold on the other part of the paper. And try to keep the folds equal. Keep on pressing too. Even if one of your folds is smaller or bigger than the other a little bit, it's okay. Because we are going to open the fan a little. I think making fans is the easiest step, I think, in this card. We all know it how to make. So now here my last fold is a little bit bigger than the other folds, but it's okay because the next step I'll tell you will explain it, but I'll wait for 2 minutes for you all to make this fan.
Can you wait?
Yeah, sure, I'm waiting for 2 minutes.
One sec, I have to make it still.
You can do at your own pace. You'll get a video later or a picture later.
I did it.
Okay, so I should continue.
Can you open that Can you open the fan? I want to see how it looks.
Can you wait? My paper has holes and is ripped.
It's okay if you have folded it.
Mine is completed.
Okay. So let's start with the next part because it's a little bit lengthy thing to make this card. So we should keep pace with the time too. So take the fan, fold it, and fold it from the middle. Like this, and then open. There might be some creases in the middle, but it's okay.
You want to ask something?
Could you wait for me?
How much have you done, like regarding the
I'm kind of
fan?
still folding it.
Can you repeat?
I'm kind of folding it.
Okay.
So.
You'll surely get the video later. You can follow up too, because if you'll not learn it now, then it will be difficult. At least you should know the steps how to make it. But you can do it at your own pace. Let me first complete with the sticking of this fan on the card. You'll definitely get a 5 minutes break.
I think Ishan has something to say. Ishan, are you trying to say something? You waved.
No, I was just saying hi.
I'm sorry, what?
I was just giving hi.
Oh, you were saying hi. I'm sorry. Okay.
Excuse me. How did you like fold it?
The fan?
Yeah.
The fan is simple. You just fold.
No, so like if it's open, how did you like put it back together?
I just put it back together because it was already
Oh,
closed.
like that? Oh, okay.
So I'll just step up to the next part. So the last part where you have folded it, it might be a little big or a little bit small from the other folds, or it might be equal to. Mine is a little big. But it doesn't matter because this part will go at the back of the card. Like this. Open the last part in the right direction because the card here is in my right direction. I'll put this part at the back and fold it on the card. So it overlaps on the card. Like this. I'll repeat it. Take the last part, the fold of this fan, and keep it below the folded part of the card and just do like this. This is just to show we'll be putting glue on this part and on the second last fold so that it will stick on both the sides, and then I will just show the next step. I think this much is good.
Wait, are you doing it right now?
Can you repeat?
Can you repeat what you just did?
Yeah, I just took the last fold. It might be a little bit small or bigger than the other folds, but it will be hidden behind this folded card. The folded part of the card, it should match.
Excuse me, how did you fold it? Like, so if you like close, like, it's like, how did you make it like that? The fan?
First of all, we made a fan. Did you make the fan?
Yeah, I have it. How did you make it like that?
Take the last fold of the fan.
Okay.
And keep it under the card where it is folded.
Okay.
So now this is the step that I told you have to first put glue on this, the last where you have to put it under the card.
Excuse me,
The second last fold.
Your art
so that they both get.
Your art camera is frozen. Oh, not anymore.
Yeah,
Is it good?
No.
Is it good now?
Yeah.
I think it's moving. Okay.
Can
I
we
think I need to make
start gluing the fan?
Should we start doing the fan? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do next. So let's put the glue on the last part, the last fold of the fan. Are you able to see the screen?
No, yeah, a little bit. The glue, I can only see a little.
Yeah, I'm putting the glue on both the parts of the fan.
And then do we put it up, the one part, the end of the card?
Yes, you have to put it under
Okay.
the folded part of the card and put this part, the second last part, on the card. So you just have to stick the last two parts of the
Oh, my
fan.
printing paper is a little shorter than my construction paper. Only a little.
It's okay. It doesn't matter because you will be making it a fan like this. Like this. So it will look like this once we...
Wait, how did he do that?
I'll show you. So since we had folded it, I had told you to fold the entire fan from the middle. So I just took that folded part and these folds, these have to be stuck still. I just put them together with my finger. So what I'm going to do is put a little bit of glue like this. I'll just zoom it for you. I'll just put a little bit of glue on each fold of the fan. So it will turn out like this.
Excuse me?
Yes, sure. Please tell me.
How do we make the curve like, I made this part, but how do you make the curve like, over
This part you were saying, how did I curve it or how did I fold it?
Yes.
I had made the fan, right? I had folded the entire fan from the middle and I had shown that step. I don't have another fan so that I can tell you, but I can definitely tell you that how to do it. Just you had to fold that fan, but if you didn't fold it, just if it is straight like this, just try to do like this a little. Put one finger in the middle and just fold it a little. So it will take that shape. That's why the paper is thin, so it's easier to give any shape.
Okay.
Okay, I hope it's clear. So I'll just start. Can you repeat?
Is it like this?
Say your name.
Huh?
Can you say your name?
Sharaf.
Let me see.
Sharaf Chef.
Yeah, can you show me now?
Okay.
Yes, like this. Yes.
But mine is like, my paper is like not sticking down.
We have to stick it. I haven't yet glued it. Did you glue it?
No.
So we have to glue it. That's the next step. Now each fold from where you have folded it from the middle, just put a little bit of glue here, here, here. As much folds you have, put a little glue on this middle part so that they all get stuck together and it will look like this. I'll stick it.
Can you just weigh my liquid? I forgot my liquid glue.
You can get it. It's an easy step. I already told you. You can follow it when you get this.
Excuse me?
Yes.
Can I go get some glue? Because this glue is not working.
Sure, you can get the liquid glue, but I'll continue with this step because I've already told the step. It's an easy one. You just have to stick it from the center, all the
I
folds. A
sort
little
of made a mistake. I did it in the parts where it's not folded and did it on the sides.
I only have 4.
Oh, you
Is
did it
that
on the side. So did the whole fan get stuck?
Huh?
Did the
No,
whole
it's not
fan?
stuck. I just let it. I didn't let it. It's not stuck.
Okay. So you can correct it, I think. You can follow this step.
Okay.
Just glue it in the middle where we have folded it. Just
Mhm.
put a little bit of glue on each part so they get stuck to each other. And then try to take these two corners and make them a little bit close to each other. So it will stay like this. And it will stay like this, only if you have a thin paper. With a hard paper or a card paper, it will take some time to be in this shape.
We do it like this.
Yes, I think Ria got it right.
Mahi also got it right, I just
Let
saw.
me see. Mahi.
Yeah. Harpita, did you stick it from the middle?
Komal, can you help Panera? She is holding hers up for you to see.
Okay, I'll just.
Panera. She is right there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Everybody's doing good.
My brother messed up by accident. He glued it like this in the middle.
So we have to glue it in the middle only.
He glued it like this. How do we fix it?
Can I please have your name?
Rhina.
Okay.
He glued it like this by mistake.
Okay. But if you've glued it, can you open it and do it again? I think it might not be stuck fully.
Yep.
Yeah, I can open it. Yeah.
What's this?
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Look at mine.
I hope you all followed this step. Even if you've glued it wrongly, you can just open that part again. It might not be that much stuck. And you can stick it at the right place.
Excuse me, is this good?
Yeah, it is good. Is it Aryan? Yeah, it's good.
Is this good?
Yes, Raina, it's good. Prisha, it's good.
But you don't have to glue it on the side. Just glue it on like.
Supposed to be.
You don't have to glue it on these two parts. Even if you glue it, it's okay. Otherwise, it's already taking this shape. You don't need to glue it.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Now there's a
So
question.
my fan, it's not touching the paper.
And then you
Is
do
it
that
a normal thin paper?
Mhm.
here.
Just
Yeah.
press it towards the card. It should do it. It should. It's not sticking there. See.
For all of them in the middle.
You can
No.
even do one thing. You can just put a little bit glue in the middle for it not to move like this. This
Now
part. So
other side, like flip it.
somebody is
Turn
speaking, but it's not clear.
it around, Irish. No, not like that. Flip it like that. Turn it like that. So this, yeah, like that. Like turn it.
Okay, so I am doing the next step. If you want the card to,
Doing it. It's
Now
still,
in the middle of these.
can you please mute yourself if you're not talking to me?
I am. It's still not working.
Which part?
Like, so it's not like touching the floor.
That's what I'm saying. If you want to do that, just pick it up a little like this. Are you able to see the screen?
Mm-hmm.
Put the glue on all these folds together. Just abruptly put it like this. Is it clear? Can you see?
Mm-hmm.
And stick this part on the card. Press it, it will take time. Even if it doesn't, it's okay, because when you are putting the card like this, it won't go anywhere. It will just move a little. But if you want to stick it, just press it, and for a minute or two, it will get stuck. Just keep it aside. If you're done till this step, just keep the card aside for it to stick nicely.
You're not
Because
supposed, Not the middle part, like
Okay.
the left and right.
Once you are done with it, just keep the card aside so that it sticks nicely, and we can make the decorations for the card separately. I think Mahi is done, I just saw.
No, I'm talking about the left and the right.
This part and this part?
Yeah.
You don't need to stick it. Even if you want to stick it, put a little glue here, put a little glue here. It will stick. But it's okay to keep it a little flowing here and there. Just press it. It should get stuck. Put a little bit more glue if it is not doing. And press it.
The middle is only.
The middle ones.
So I have to press the left and right.
So if you're done with this part, we should start with the butterfly. I have made a butterfly as a decoration to put on the fan. If you want something else like a flower, you can put that too. But here,
now it's sticking.
Can you repeat? Your voice was not clear.
Oh, so now it's sticking the left.
Sticking now? That's good. Just keep it aside because we don't want to touch it now until it is stuck, and we should make the decoration for it. I'm thinking of starting with a butterfly. If you have colored paper, you can just cut the butterfly as I'll be telling. Or if you have a white paper, you can just cut it and then color it like the way I did here. So I'll be teaching how to make a simple butterfly to put it on. I'll just keep this aside. Take an A4 size paper, printing paper. If you have a colored paper, you can do that too. But in that case, you don't have to color the colored paper again. Here I'm using it so that I can also teach you how to make some design on the butterfly. So it will be some art too. Take it, and since we are going to cut a few things from this A4 paper or a light paper, I'm going to fold it, keeping this much of distance. You can make a big butterfly, you can make a small butterfly. But,
excuse me?
Yes?
Can you repeat the step?
Yes, sure. You just take a normal paper and fold it from here. Somewhere here, a little bit more or less, because we are going to cut out a butterfly from it. So for that, you'll need a pencil to make the butterfly. I'll start making the butterfly. I've folded it because I just want to make one part of the butterfly, one side here. And then when I'll cut it, both the sides will come out. So I don't have to draw both the sides of the butterfly, and it'll be more proportional. So please see first, it's a simple butterfly. If you want to make something else, a flower or any other character, you can even make that. Or you want to follow this, you can do this. So I will start. I'll just zoom in. I will start from this part. I have made the inner part of the butterfly.
Is that a new sheet of paper?
Yeah, it is on paper.
Is it a new sheet, like a different sheet?
Yeah, I've taken a new sheet because we might be cutting a few more things from this paper.
Okay.
So if you want to have a colored paper, you can use that too. It will require less work. You won't have to make any design. So here is the inner part of the butterfly, just a simple butterfly. And I'll zoom it more. If it's not clear, please let me know. And I'll make one wing like this. And I'll make the other wing and make the downside. I'll wait for a minute to make this butterfly for you all to do it. Yes?
I need another piece of paper.
You need another piece of paper, you can take it.
Okay.
Because you just need to cut the butterfly from it. I'll wait for a minute.
Excuse me, is it okay if I made the wings in a different way?
Yeah, sure. Just make it your own way. Just make it your own way. So now I'll be cutting the butterfly. Please be careful with the scissor. Just cut the butterfly around the outline like this on both the sides where we have folded it. So both the sides will be cut and it will be proportionate. Just cut it along the outline.
Do we have to do a butterfly or could we like do a flower or something?
You can do anything you want to, any design, draw it on the paper and cut it. But it's just for a decoration on this part so that it doesn't look so plain. So I'm just cutting it. For the inside, I was thinking we can make a heart as it is in one of the cards I've already made. It's quite simple. So there'll be two things on the card, a heart, a butterfly, and one more thing, some flowers if we have time to make it. So I've opened it. This is how the butterfly looks. I hope you all are done with the cutting part. Because next thing is to get some marking.
I'm not done.
Okay. You will definitely get a video. You can follow it later. You can do it at your own pace. Don't hurry much. As we did yesterday. So take the butterfly and start shading the butterfly or coloring it your own way. Or you can follow what I am doing. I am just taking any color you want. I'm taking a purple one. And if you want, you can keep a rough piece of paper under it so that when I'm making an outline for the butterfly, it might come on this paper under it. So,
Komal?
yes?
One quick question. We are at the 4 o'clock mark, a little past. So whenever, after this set of instructions, I think we can take a 5-minute break.
Yes.
If you're with it.
Yes, we can do that. I'll just let you know once this is done and this stuff.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. So I'm just giving an outline to the butterfly, a thick or a thin, the way you want. You can do it your own way. You can make the design your own way.
Give it to me. See, I'm not done drawing the butterfly.
It's okay. You can do it because once you follow the steps, you'll be able to do it later even, and you'll have the video too.
My butterfly
Excuse
died.
me, can you show me how to draw the butterfly again?
I can show you after this. You can draw something of your choice as well if it's not a butterfly. Because if I have to tell you again, then I'll have to draw the butterfly again. You just have to fold it. You just have to fold it, fold the paper like this, and make a shape of a butterfly. And then cut it. So both these parts will be cut together. You just have to draw one part. I hope it makes it clear. So this is the outline that I have made. And for the inner part, I am using a red color. The inner part of the butterfly, this part. And just making an outline first. Like this. And I will color it inside. Just the way we did yesterday. Just the strokes in the same direction.
Does that have to be the same color?
No, you can do it your own way like you did yesterday, and it was quite good. It
But
was
can
quite
you,
cool.
excuse me?
Yes.
Can we just can we use the exact same color that we used for the outline to do for the
Yes, you
line
can
that you
do
made
that.
right now?
Yes, you can do that. Your own choice, whatever color you looks good to you.
Is it fine if I make like not that design on the butterfly? Like we can make a different design?
Yeah, you can make any design, whatever you like. Just a good decoration on your card.
Okay.
Now I'm coming back to the same color that I used for the outline, and I'll make some line.
My butterfly didn't fly.
So this is a design. Whoever is following can make this kind of design too, and make some dots in the middle. I made this stroke, made this curve in the direction of the first wing. Then I'll make some strokes on the other direction and make some dots. This is a simple coloring. You can do your own design later. And I'm adding some dots with this color on the red part too. Same way I'm doing the butterfly on the other side, putting some curves. In case the screen is not clear or something is blurry, please let me know, though it looks good to me here. So just any design you want, a simple one and a quick one. After this butterfly, we'll be taking, after sticking this butterfly on the fan, we'll be taking a 5 minutes break. I have colored the butterfly in a very simple way. It takes less time, and you can just fold it from the middle to look as if it is going to fly. Next part is a simple one. In case you have not completed, you still have a 5 minutes break. You can use that time to doodle this part. So just fold it from the middle and put the glue at the back of the butterfly. Fold it and put the glue at the back like this. A little bit on one side, a little bit on the other side. And take your card. Hope it is glued till now. Even if it's not, it's okay. It's stuck from, I'll just zoom out.
Excuse me. Do you have to put the glue in the end of the butterfly, like here? Do you have to fold it then?
No, I just folded it. I didn't put any glue inside it.
Yeah, not inside.
Yeah, I just folded it. I just put it here on the fold.
That's what
Yeah. Okay.
To say.
And what I'm going to do is just put it, and it will automatically get stuck. It may take some time to fix, but it will get stuck to the card. So I'll just zoom out to show you. Just fold it a little bit more and press it from the middle, or you can fold it later once it's fully stuck. So it somehow looks like this. You can do your own design on it. Make it a little big so that it can seem to be 3D. So we have stuck this. Now, Richa, we can take a break. Riva, it's beautiful.
Sure. So 5 minutes break for now, and then we come back. All right?
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
And we'll pin this video, right? So that they can see it if they want to do right now in the 5 minutes break.
Okay. Let me just confirm that.
Excuse me?
Yes?
Yes, Trisha?
Is it okay? Mine's not sticking. Is it okay if I stick it over here?
It's not sticking. You can just stick it on the upper part of the fan or a little bit down. But I'm sure it will stick.
Or can I stick it here?
Can you just move it a little bit back? Yes.
Here?
It will be at the back of the card. It won't. If you can, just try, do it. I think it should. Yeah, it should stick on it. It will take some time. It will stick. Put more of a glue, the liquid glue, not the glue stick. It might not stick with it.
I don't have any liquid glue.
Okay, then you can do it here. It's the flat surface. It's easier to do it here.
Or can I do it on the pink area?
Yes, you can do that. I was thinking of making 1 or 2 flowers here, writing a message.
Oh yeah, that'd feel nice. But I'll put it on the smooth surface on the white.
Yes, you can do that. If it comes out good, that would be good. So we are taking a 5 minutes break.
Yeah, and I think Komal will take the group picture as soon as they come back and then start.
Devjani,
Yeah.
can we make a little bit of 1 or 2 flowers here? Though if we are not even complete in this session, 1 or 2 things, if they are left, they can be done tomorrow, because
Yeah.
the session tomorrow is not that long.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So we will start again at 4:20 or 4. Did you just give the break? I'm sorry, I stepped out.
It's been 2 minutes or 2-3 minutes that Richa has given the break.
Oh, okay, so we should actually start at
4:11 is when we went on break.
Oh.
Yeah. 4:15 we can get back. I think we can have them come back.
Okay, because the kids are already doing it. They are
Some
still
have
not taking a break.
Yeah.
Good. The ones who are still sitting and working, awesome, guys. You might have a finished product to hold up at the end of the session today.
I'm having fun doing it.
Oh, wow.
Thank you. I'm glad you liked it.
And Komal, what is tomorrow's session? We have to tell them before they leave today. What are they doing tomorrow?
Tomorrow it's origami.
Ooh.
Tomorrow it's origami.
It's my supplies too.
I think exactly. I was just about to say that.
Might as well utilize. I'm like, okay.
Never learned, never done.
Yeah, never too old to learn. I'm gonna actually really check out supply list today. Okay.
It's an easy one. You just need paper, marker.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a purse. You can use it later. It's a paper purse.
That's what we need right now.
Excuse me?
Yes.
Are we gonna make the thing that pops up in here?
Yes, I was thinking I should start with that first because that's the main attraction. I'm thinking of making a heart. It's quite easy and it'll pop up. If you want something else, you want the same kind of butterfly inside like I did in the sample.
I already have red paper.
You can make a heart then.
Are we done with like this part of the card, or are we still gonna add more to it?
We are going to add 2 flowers, a little message here, 1 or 2 flowers, and the inside part. But if we are not able to finish it today, since we had to wait for everyone to finish, we will have time for it tomorrow as well, because tomorrow one is not that big.
Can you write it? Who is it for in here?
Can you repeat?
Can you like write who it's for inside?
Write with what? I'm
Who
sorry.
it's for, like if it's for your mom or dad,
Yes,
can you write like dear?
You can personalize it. You can. It's basically for that only, for making everybody happy at this time, especially when we are staying at home. So you may write any message, and at the top I was writing happy summer. You can write any message, whatever you like.
Is mine good?
Hello, can you hear me?
It is good. What is your opinion?
Komal, are we ready to start now? I think it's time.
Yeah, sure, we can start.
Yeah, we can start again. I guess we have everyone back.
Okay, so we should start with the inner part. That's the main attraction, the pop-up part. You want to make a butterfly again, you can make that a heart or anything that fixes in here, and when you open it, it pops up. Whatever you want, you can do. So I'll be making a simple thing, a heart. I am going to take a colored paper for it. So I'll take the paper. You can take the white paper too.
Excuse me, can you say what we're doing again?
Can you repeat it?
What are we supposed to be doing?
We are going to make some shape for inside part. For it to pop up outside, when you open it, it should pop out. So I'm making a simple one.
Start making it right now.
We are going to make it right now. I'm just getting the colored paper. This is the color I'm using. Something pink or red would be good for a heart. You can even make the same butterfly or a flower, because the only thing is that we have to stick it somewhere like here, so that, and it should be folded. I'll show you it. You won't be able to understand right now. So let me make a heart out of this.
Can I make a pineapple?
Can you please repeat? Your voice was not clear.
Can I make a pineapple?
Yeah, sure, you can make a pineapple. That's something creative. So I'm just folding the way I folded the butterfly paper. I'm folding the heart too, for the heart too, because it's easier to just make one side and then cut the other side along, and it is more equal size.
Can I do white paper? I don't have any colored paper. Wait, one sec. Can you repeat that? Okay. Can you repeat everything what you just said?
It's an easy step. You just take any paper and make your own shape so that we can put it inside the card to make it pop up when you open the card. So I am making a heart with the colored paper, and I'll be starting a heart. Heart is very simple. You all will be knowing it. Just zooming in. I'll just make one side of the heart. And I will start cutting it. Hope you have made your shape as well. I'm cutting it now just the way I cut the butterfly. I'm cutting the heart.
What are we making now?
I'm making a heart. And you can make any shape you want.
Can I make a circle?
Circle with some design in it would be good, because when you open the card, you should like it yourself first.
Circles are my favorite shape.
Then it's good. That's why I asked you. So I'm making a heart because it's simple to make and it looks good. If you are gifting it or giving good wishes to somebody with this card. So this is how my heart looks.
I'm going to give it to my dad because tomorrow it's his birthday.
Oh, that's great. Happy birthday to your dad.
Thanks.
My dad's birthday was yesterday.
Oh, belated happy birthday to him. You can give this card to him.
I don't have a birthday.
Do it as the way you want to wish everybody, anybody whom you love, whom you like. So this is the heart that I have made. And if you are done with your design and the cutting part, please take a simple thing to draw and cut so that you can make something beautiful, though it will be simple, but it will look good. So when we'll stick it here, this is the inside part of the card. Hope everybody is able to see it clearly. The thing that we had cut, the strip that we had cut, now we are using it to put the heart on it. So when you'll glue it, it will come out. And I had folded it already because I had cut it after folding it. So it is already folded. It needs to be, anything that you are making needs to be folded from the center, because when you close the card, it will also get folded like this. Or you can put that heart somewhere here on this part of the card. On that part also you have to fold the thing that you have made. So just put it here. It will look good like this, or you can put it here. It will good like this as well. So I'm putting it inside. I'm doing this part. I hope it is clear with everybody. For this I have to put glue at the back so that I can stick it here. It might take some time to stick. So this is, I'm putting the glue. A liquid glue would do better. And sticking it. Just give it a minute or so, though it won't stick properly, but it will get a little grip to the card. I'll try if it gets folded or it will open. It will come out. So I'll just wait for some time. For it to get glued. So till that time, if you are done with this step, we can start with the outside decoration a little bit. Please give a thumbs up if you are done till now.
I'm not done.
I'm still drawing my pineapple.
Okay, you can take your own time because you know the
I like
step what you have to do next.
Pineapples are cool.
Yeah, a nice fruit.
I prefer apples.
If you want, you can just, if you want to do it right now so that it sticks nicely right now, right away, you can put glue on both the sides of the fold, whatever you have made, so that it's easier to get stuck, and it will, I'll just show it by sticking it so that it's more clear. Just stick the other side. I'll zoom out.
Is it like this?
Yes, like this. I think you did not glue both the sides. Since you made a small heart, it did get stuck. It looks good. But I'm sticking it on both the sides for you to see that it becomes easier to stick as well. Put a little bit of glue on both the sides of the heart.
You can watch more TV.
And now it can close as well. And see how it pops up. Like this.
Is this how it's supposed to be? My heart sort of sticks out of the side.
Can you repeat?
My heart sticks out in the side.
It sticks out, that's what I'm saying. If you have made a heart, you folded it from the center, just put some glue on both the flaps, on both the sides of the heart to make it stick more easier way so that we can have a good product by the end. So it will stick better if you put it on both the sides. Like this. So when you open it, it will pop out. I hope you can see. And
like this?
Can I have your name, please?
Trisha.
Yes. Can you show me? It's quite near. Yes, like this. But you have to keep that fold. The inside cut that we have put, it should come out. It's going at the back with the card. Just put like this. It's going inside. You have to make it outside like this. Don't let it fold with the card. Fold it the other way of the card. The card is folding like this. This should go out.
You
That's
are
why we
serious?
yes, somehow like this only. Yeah, now it's popping up. So we should get to the next part. Now here it's quite blank. So you can make some design. You can add some good message to the person whom you are giving this card. And it would be a good thing to give to someone that you've made it on your own. So my butterfly is almost stuck. And the next thing is, let's make a flower, 1 or 2 flowers. Stick here, just like I did in this 2 flowers. So for this we need thin paper only. And if you want to make a colored one with a colored paper, you can just use the colored paper. You don't need to have any design on it. Just the way if someone made a butterfly with a colored paper.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's so beautiful.
Thank you. I'm sure you are making something beautiful too. I would love to see your art or the craft that you will make.
And in the email to your parents, there's a folder. Once you're done, take a picture, have your parent upload it to that folder so we all get to see. And don't forget to sign your name at the on the card, right? I'm going to post the link again here today so you can show it to your mom or dad. Let me just put it here one more time on the chat. You can carry on.
Tia, I just saw yours. It's beautiful. Did you make the pop-up part too? Good. It is popping out. It looks good. So we'll make the flowers for the top. It's an easy one. Just try to just get the same paper that you used for the butterfly or anything you made. So I am taking the same paper. I am making a flower. Try to make it on the side, nearby the side of the card, so it's easier to cut it. And more of paper is left for the next part. So it's an easy flower, a very simple flower. Just make a small dot and try to make minimum of 5 petals for the flower. 5 or 6 should do good because we are going to cut it a little and put one petal on the other. So it will become 1 less petal when we stick it to make it 3D the way I did here. It's not a flat flower. It's a little bit coming up like a 3D flower. So for that, try to make around 5 petals, not less than that, or 4 petals, not less 4 petals. So I'm making, just use your own judgment how big your flower can be to fit on the card.
Wow.
So it's an easy flower. I'll just erase the dot and keep it in the center. We will be coloring it, so this pencil mark will go away. So let's cut it. It should be just one paper. It need not be folded. And start cutting it. It can be a little bit out from the outline. Just the shape should be the same. I'll just zoom out so that you can see. Be careful with the scissor. You can just cut it roughly from the paper, so that is easier to take it out first from the sheet of paper and then cut it nicely. I'm also doing the same because the whole paper gets stuck inside the scissor. So just keep the other paper aside. And I'm cutting the flower now. It's easier to do it. Hope the screen is clear to everybody. If not, please let me know.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Excuse me, can you wait for me?
I think it would be difficult to wait now, but I have already told you the steps and we will be sharing the video.
Because I didn't get to do it yet.
It's okay. It's okay. We can take a picture even tomorrow if you haven't done it. Or we can take a picture till the point you have done. It will look good. But let's try to finish it today only. In case we are not, we can do it tomorrow. But you do it at your own pace. Don't hurry much. The next thing is, I have cut the flower out. Twisha, you want to say something?
Yeah. I can't cut the flower properly.
It's okay. You don't have to be perfect in the shape because what we have to do next is, that is what I'm going to explain.
How did you draw it? How did you make it?
It's just a simple round flower. Just make 5 petals or 4.
Is it okay if I draw the flower? Because I can't cut it out.
After drawing, you have to cut it so that you can make, stick it on the paper, on the card, on the upper part of the card. So I should start with it's a simple thing to do. Just make the flower just your own way. Just try to keep about 4 to 5 petals of it because we'll be making it one less. We'll stick it. We have to cut it. I'll just tell you the next step if everybody is ready. Hurry much, and you just follow the step.
My flower kind of got ripped. Is that okay?
It's okay. I think I'll tell you the next step. It might get adjusted in that.
Okay.
Because from where it is ripped, I think if it is ripped from somewhere here, in between 2 petals, it would be good because we are going to rip it with a scissor.
Oh, okay. All right.
So I'm coming to the next step. Please don't hurry. You can do at your own pace. You'll have a video later. This is the flower. I am taking 2 petals and taking the middle of the petal and cut it till the...
Excuse me?
Yes?
Is it okay if I don't make a flower, if I make a different butterfly?
Yeah, sure. If you want to learn how to make this flower, because I thought it's good to learn how to make a flower, a 3D flower, a simple one. But it's okay if you don't want to do this. You can do your own shape too.
Butterfly.
So what I have done is I have just cut it from a little bit till the center here between two petals, and I'll hold these two petals where it is cut,
Look at
and
this.
I'll just bring one petal over the other
Ishan is so handsome.
somewhere
Aryan,
near it.
there's another Ishan. Aryan ke rakh, his camera is
So this
upside
is
down.
how the flower will be.
Arav has switched off
I would do that.
But before that, let's color the flower a little with the little strokes of your own choice. I'm taking a purple
Is it
color.
supposed to be like this?
Can you repeat?
Is it supposed to be like this?
You just have to make the flower shape. I haven't showed the next step. And I have cut it from here a little bit.
Okay.
And I'm just going to overlap one petal over the other, a little bit over the other, like this. So it will
Can
look
you
like,
repeat that? Can you repeat everything you did about the flower?
I just made the flower and I cut it in between two petals.
Okay, 1 second.
Simple step.
Can
And
you
you
repeat
just
it from
have
the
to,
beginning?
I think you know the shape of the flower, and we will share a video with you. You can follow later. If you miss this step, you can just leave it for now.
What
Or
do you
just
do after you cut it?
Can you repeat?
Oh, what do you do after you cut it in the middle?
After I cut it, that's what I'm going to tell.
Oh, okay.
So whoever is a little behind, just do it at your own pace. It's just drawing a small flower, making 5 petals or 4 petals, and cutting it in between 2 petals.
How do you
Till
make
the center.
flower?
Flower I have already told. I will be repeating one more flower after this, so it will be easier for you to make. Again, it's the same shape. Let me just complete this flower. I will do the next one again, and you can get to know it. I'm just, those who are done till this step, they can follow. I'm just putting one petal over the other, like this. You can just put it fully on it. You can put it half or partially on it. But before that, I was thinking of coloring it. Just give some shades to the flower the way we did yesterday. To make it bright, I'm taking a purple color and I'll be marking the center. If you are not done today, we might follow tomorrow for this card because it's a little lengthy. So just do it at your own pace. I mark the center and I'm doing the shading just as we did yesterday. Stroke on the middle.
Borrow some glue.
So this is how I've done the strokes. Using a red color to give an outer strokes to the card. First of all, make an outline. You can even keep some paper, newspaper at the back so that the color doesn't come out. Mine is not coming out till now. So just give an outline. You don't have to be perfect in making it. It will look good once you color everything. A colorful card will look really good. I'm outlining the last petal.
One of my petals ripped. Like apart.
It's ripped apart, then you'll have to make it again, but it's okay. Do it slowly because you know the step how to make it.
This is also flower.
So I'm just giving a little strokes to the outer part of the flower as well. I just hold it nicely because it is a thin paper. Uneven strokes, they don't need to be that even. It's the same shading as we did yesterday. So it's somehow connected to the first session. I am trying to make very basic shapes so it's easier for everyone to do of all ages.
I have a question, Varun.
No.
I thought I saw you waving.
So I have done the shading for the flower. All we have to do is where we have cut the two parts of a petal somewhere here, just overlap one petal over the other. You can even keep it on this if you want to make 4 petals, or keep it a little bit back if you want to make a little bit more wider flower. So I'm thinking of doing it like this. For this you have to have a glue. Just put glue on one side at the back of the flower and stick it on the other like this. It's a simple step. I'll do this. You can just see and do it again. I'm taking the back of the flower. I am putting some glue at the back.
How did you make one petal on top of the other petal?
That's what I'm showing. Once we have cut the flower from this in between 2 petals till the center. It's the back of the flower I'm showing. So that is easier to see. And I have just folded, or I have just flapped it a little like this. And I pulled it a little so that it doesn't drip, and then stick it, put glue. I put glue on that. So this was I have done it the other way. But what we have to do here is put one petal up, if we see it from the upper part, and overlap it or put it on the other petal, putting some glue on one of the petals, front side, and stick it. So this is how the flower will seem as if it is a bloomed flower, a 3D flower.
Oh!
I hope everybody's followed this step, but please don't worry if you even haven't done it. I'll be making another flower and it will be clear. So now we have to stick the flower. Anaira, it looks good, I just saw. So all we have to do is we have to put this flower on the card. You can put it any place if you want, but if you want to put a message here, I would prefer just put the flower somewhere down. Like this. So for this we have to put some glue at the back. It will take some time to stick since it is a pointed part. Put the glue at the back and I'm sticking it somewhere here. It can face tilted, it can face any side, a little tilted, for it to stick nicely.
Excuse me.
Yes.
My flower became
Is
really
this
tiny.
good?
Can you please repeat?
My flower became really tiny.
It's okay. If you want to make, we are also going to make leaves. We can draw the leaves at the back.
Okay.
So it will cover up the space. If you have a light color on the top, this card paper, like I have pink, you can even draw something on it, like a leaf or a flower itself on it, instead of making it 3D. So you can fill in the space as the way you want. So if you want to write a message, I can do that first. But if you want to make one more flower, because if somebody wants to learn the flower again, I can do that.
I want to do another flower.
Okay. So please give a thumbs up for those who want to learn the flower again, so that we can make one more flower, because a message can be written by you anytime. Okay. I've seen some thumbs ups. So let's make the flower again. Take the same paper that you had for cutting. Let's not waste paper. And
Excuse me.
yeah,
Can we make a different type of flower? Like not the same, like a different type of flower?
you can make it, but I think those who were not clear for the first one, I should make a simple one first. But you can make a petal with a heart shape, each petal a heart shape. I can teach that in the next session if you want, but I think some of them were not clear to make the flower, the basic one. I should teach that first. So I am making the same way. Take a paper and keep it nearby the side so that it's easy to cut. Just make a dot. Just make a dot for the center of the flower and make the petals. Make around 5 or 4 petals. I hope everybody is able to follow now. It's a very simple, basic flower. Like this. I'll just zoom it. So I've thought that I'll cut it from here when I'll cut it fully and put one petal over the other. So it'll be 4 petals. I'll just cut the flower portion roughly out of this paper. It's a good tip so that it becomes easier to cut instead of cutting it from the entire paper. Now I'm cutting the flower shape.
Excuse me, is it okay that I made this instead?
What do you want to make?
I made like a heart leaf flower instead.
Yeah, you can. That's what I suggested. You can make a heart. But I wanted to make it again for those who could not follow. So I'm doing the basic.
I see some people are eating paper.
So I've cut out the flower. This is the flower shape. And the same way I did before, cut it between 2 petals. Like I've taken these 2 petals, I'll cut it from here till the center. I'll show you.
Excuse me?
Yes.
Can I make the flower all over again? Because mine didn't turn out good.
It's okay. This is the second time I'm doing it, but yes, you will be having a video too. So it's okay. Even if you didn't follow, you just have to make some round. You don't have to be the same shape as I did. Just make some petals of your choice. When you'll color it, that will definitely look good. So if it didn't turn out good, try to make it good. That flower only. It will turn out good. Don't do another one. Just cut it. The next step was cutting it between 2 petals. I'm doing it till the center. I had marked it already with a dot. And I'm taking 1 petal up, putting it, keeping it like this, and putting it on the other petal, like this. This is a pencil mark, it will be erased. So first of all, before doing it, I will just color it the way I did this flower. We can take any other color if you want. If you want a light color in the middle, an orange color. I'm doing an orange one in the middle, doing the same kind of thing. Yes.
You have to cut it for this flower, cut it and then put a petal behind one, even
yes.
in this flower.
Yes, just pull 1 petal. Pull 1 petal. Don't pull it hard. Just put it up and place it on the other. It's very easy for just putting 1 petal over the other, like this. You can cover the entire petal.
Is this good?
Yeah, it's good. It looks good. So let's move to the next step. Take the dot, take the center, and start giving the strokes.
Like yesterday?
Yes, like yesterday.
Komal, we are at 4:56.
Okay.
So a few more minutes until 5 p.m. So you can just plan your instructions accordingly.
Can we make any design?
Can we move 5 minutes ahead, like 5:05 or till 5:10, Richa?
Yeah, I think we can do that. 5 minutes ahead would be fine. Yeah.
Okay, because if we need to take the picture, if the kids want to complete it today, we can take the picture tomorrow as soon as we start the session.
So how long and how much more do we have to go with this card?
This is just 1 flower, shading and sticking, and just writing a message at the top, whatever they want to write, then done.
Can we do that today, you think? Is that what you were asking?
I was just thinking that we can take a picture tomorrow if the kids haven't finished up, but I can teach it fully today.
Okay, that's fine. We can take the picture tomorrow. That's fine.
But if you want to ask them if they want to take a picture, we can do it today as soon as it is finished.
So then we can do one thing. We can take a picture today with whatever they've done, and we can do a finished one for tomorrow. Is that okay?
Okay. So till 5:10. Till 5:10 is it good?
Yeah, 5:10. Okay, we can take it to 5:10 then. Yeah, I think we can do that.
Okay. So this is the middle. I have just made some strokes in the middle. I'll take one more color. Take a darker color, or I'm thinking of taking a blue color, though it's not that natural, but it will look good on the pink base. So I'm giving an outline to it. It's the same step we are doing as we did for the first flower.
I finished it.
Good. Did you stick it? You can even stick it.
Yeah,
Once
I'm
you
gonna stick it.
Yeah.
And where are we gonna write the messages?
At the top. I'll just show you once I finish the flower. If you want to write the message, you can write it the way you want. I can show you What I did it on a dark paper, so I did it with white sheet. But if you have a light paper, you can just write the message right away on it. I'll just come up to that step. I'm going to finish up with the flower, repeating the same steps as we did for the first flower.
I'll use my favorite color yellow to do the message. Let me
If you have a light color on the base, then yellow should look good. Like if your card is light, you can do yellow or multicolor message. I'm just giving strokes at the surface of the flower, keeping the inner part white. It's a little tough to color on a thin paper, but try to hold on to it. It will become easy.
I already sticked mine.
You already stuck it? You're too quick. That's good.
Do we have to keep the inner part white, or can we color the whole flower in?
If you want your own design, you can do that. The way you did show your creativity yesterday, you can do it today too.
Could you take a look at mine really quick? 'Cause I'm not sure what else I need to add.
I'll definitely see all of yours once we finish this. I would love to see it. So this is the flower colored. Let's overlap one petal over the other. For this, we need to stick it. I'm just putting some glue.
I already sticked it.
Good. I'll see it at the end, or if we have time today or tomorrow. You can definitely take a picture after you're done.
on one flower, so I only have one flower.
It's okay. You can put in some design. So next thing is just put your glue at the back as you did the first flower, and I am sticking it here. I am trying to little bit hidden behind the first flower. Not sticking. It will take time to stick. So this is how it looks till now. And let's write the message now. Try to keep your hand away from the flowers because they might get off. It will take some time to stick. And I am writing happy summer. You can write your own message, but it should try to fit in here. I'll be writing it diagonally as I showed it for the other cards. I'll be using purple color for this because I've used purple on the butterfly. Yes?
Excuse me, can I write happy spring? Because like flowers usually
Yeah,
bloom.
there are flowers and butterflies. Yes, you can write. I thought I should write happy summer because it is summer season, but you're also good at that. So let's write whatever message you want to write. I'm writing it as happy summer. Just keep it within the card paper. Just use your own judgment so that your message should not overflow out of the card. So I've written happy and now I'm writing summer. Try to keep away from your flowers. You can even use one more color on it to make it multicolored, like I'm using a little bit of red. and a little bit of blue.
I'm done.
That's good. So we are almost done. Just writing my summer.
Look, I'm done.
Some of you who are done, if you want to hold, I'll take a picture, but you can always send the card. Hold it, okay? All right, hold. Let me take 1, 2, 3. You have to keep holding, okay? And keep holding, because let me take two screens. Hold. 1, 2, 3. Fantastic. All right, okay. And
Can you take a picture of mine?
Can you repeat?
Oh, okay, one more time. Hold on. Okay, I did. And tomorrow, join by 2:50. We will start exactly at 3 o'clock. Please don't be late.
Debjani, the card is complete. If you want to take a picture, we still have 5 minutes.
Yeah, hold on. I'm doing it, Komal.
Yeah.
So this is Miss Komal's one, and I will email it to your parents. You can get in the email and just check. And if you need help, you can ask tomorrow again if there's any part that you need, fixing or something. And Komal, tell them about tomorrow's class, please, one more time.
Yeah. Tomorrow it is origami. You all must be knowing it. It is making a purse, a paper purse with origami. And you might be having all the material.
And the
Simple
boys
one, it will take less time.
And the boys who are here, if they, if they want to gift the purse to somebody, right?
Yeah, but they can add in their own characters on the purse.
And
so
take and carry.
it will be something for boys too.
Yeah. All right. And anything else, Richa? Are we forgetting something? No.
No, I think we are good for now. We're good for now.
All right. So should we
no, today's card is done. So today's project is done.
Yeah, today's done. Yeah.
Okay. All righty. Thank you, guys.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
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 Thank
you.
Have a good day. Enjoy that.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Bjorn. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.